In this quick video, we're going to see how we can use jQuery in Dreamweaver. So we're going to start with the website here, and we are going to get some preset, and we can also customize a little bit these elements. So jQuery is basically a JavaScript library that is designed to simplify HTML, DOM, or document object model. So essentially, it's going to give you a set of CSS styles and also some really simple programming features. So to create some, widgets that can enrich your website, and is similar to Bootstrap. We saw Bootstrap in Dreamweaver, and we also have others that are similar languages, or we can say again we can consider this as packages. So we can get in the official jQuery website to have more information, get the download, and start to use it. And this is the overall code right there. But I'm gonna show you like another way we can do this. So I wanna go back here, and again, if you're interested, you can check out more in the website. Now there are other websites, like for example the W3 schools we saw earlier in other videos that will give you the possibility to start to learn from scratch jQuery. Otherwise, you can just go for packages and generators. In this video, I want to show you this one here that I think is really good. It's called jQuery UI, and well, essentially is a set of elements that you can apply to your user interface, like effects, widgets, and so on. But let's just go there, search it into Google. Let's access and just see what it's about. So I'm gonna access the site, and there you go. So jQuery user interface. So we can go and just check all the possibilities we have. So interactions. Let's see some of these. So like for example, how we can create a draggable element. So if you want to do this in your site, you can go here, view the source, copy and paste, and that's it. Or we can check some other features like droppable element. So these are all the parts concerning the interactions. So probably you cannot do this with plain and straight HTML and CSS. You need a little bit more. You need a little bit of JavaScript. And so this is how we can use jQuery and this site in the specific. Accordion, this is another type of widget we can use, like to have panels that overlap, and now we want to expand and compact the specific panel. And then we have this autocomplete, then we have buttons, we have control, checkbox radio, tabs, sliders, and so on. So little pieces that you can add to your site. And then also effects. Now we already saw some effects and some transitions also in the previous videos and in the Dreamweaver video course. So just to give you a quick idea. Now if we go in the themes page, we have an entire page with all examples in there with the specific style and various components that we can just copy and paste. So like buttons, checkbox radius, and icons, tabs, dialog window, etc., etc. We can add all this stuff, slider, progress bar, menus, etc., etc. So how do we get all this stuff? Well, thanks to this website, it's really easy. So what I want to do is go here on the left side, just click on download theme, get the latest version. It's probably going to be the best for you. And you can also decide what you want to bring in and what you don't want. So here you have all the core or the interactions, all the widgets, everything. So let's get everything. And we can change also here if we want another theme. Now let me just go back here to themes just to show you here. In the gallery, you can have a preview of the various themes that you can choose. You can also customize them here. You can customize them in Dreamweaver. It's an open source environment. So let's get like this one here, for example. And again, we find everything but like with the dark view and interface, and down here we can customize all of this stuff. Now I think it's easier to do it here rather than do it in Dreamweaver. So you think you don't have familiarity with CSS and customization, you can do it right here. Otherwise, you can just download and continue to customize in Dreamweaver. So I'm gonna go and download this customized theme that I just created and change it. Click on download button, wait, and then save it whatever you want. I'm gonna save it in a specific folder, and I have a Dreamweaver folder here for my course. If you're interested, you can check the entire course in the channel. I'm gonna use a new folder, so I'm gonna create a new folder, call it let's say jQuery site or something like that, just an example, and save the package. The package will be zipped, so you can see there it's downloaded. So I'm gonna open it up, and now I will just extract it. So right click, extract everything, extract again, and just navigate in this extracted folder. Double click, there it is. That's the stuff you want, that's the stuff you need to apply to your site. So I'm gonna copy this or cut it and put it in the main folder. And similar mechanism can be also seen in other types of similar languages and things like that. So just copy and paste and apply this extra stuff. So we have an index page. If I'm gonna open this index with Dreamweaver, there you go, we have everything now at our disposal. Now it's just a matter of copy and pasting the things we want. So if you duplicate the page, everything will be set up for you. You can just delete what you don't want. Otherwise, you can create a new blank page and copy and paste only the things you want. And you can see you can access here, you can change the text, you can change colors, you can go trace back, do like reverse engineering, trace back the CSS rule and wherever. I'm going to create a new site here to manage everything correctly. So I'm going to go to manage site, create a new site, call it like jQuery site, and assign the folder that I just created a few seconds ago. So I'm going to select the folder and set this as my site. So I will see now everything here. So I can see the files, the CSS documents, JavaScript documents, and everything is going to be here. So I can open it up and I can access. And also don't forget the DOM panel, which is really useful, document object model. We talked about this in Bootstrap, but the same goes for jQuery. You can access and again trace back. You can just type if you want to change here the text, or you can just find the classes that this is using, or the various IDs and divs, etc., etc. You can customize everything you want. You can see here the class, the div, ID, etc. And you can of course use the CSS designer panel and everything we learned so far in the Dreamweaver video course. So I'm just not gonna explain this here. I'm just gonna show you how you can just get everything copy and pasted into a new page. So I'm gonna go here, create a new page. I don't want to use Bootstrap, and it's just gonna be a blank document without anything. Essentially, no CSS apply, nothing. But well, actually, you can connect the CSS file to start, but I'm gonna do everything manually. So just we'll create a new page and then connect the codes that I need, the scripts that I need. So this is the empty page. Let's go in the index here. Let's go in the split view so we can access the code. And first thing, I'm gonna go in the head and get the part concerning the style sheet. So it's gonna be the jQuery CSS. And you can also get all this stuff if we want to apply it to our page. So basically almost everything that's in the head will be copied. So I'm gonna take that, right click, copy, or Control C, Control V, or right click, copy, and paste in the head of the new document. So I'm going to make some room here and paste it. And of course, we will not see anything at the moment. We need something. So let's get something from the body here. I want to get this one, the accordion. So there it is, the accordion. So I'm going to click there. And to find out where it is in the HTML code, you're just going to click on the div, and there it is. So I'm going to take everything, starting from the title there, accordion, take everything, copy, and then paste it in my new page. Now this can be inserted into a div or into a specific part of the layout, but I'm just gonna bring it in there in the body. And we see that it's not yet finished because we are missing two codes here, two JavaScripts, and these are found at the end of the body. So just before the closure of the body tag, we find the scripts and we get all of this stuff and bring it into our document as well. So take that, copy and paste. So all the way down here, so copy, and let's paste it in our page. So paste, and now we should see, there you go. Now we should see the correct look. And again, we can access and customize this with colors, text, etc., etc. Let's preview it. So I'm gonna save the document to do a preview. And now there it is. So you can see it's also responsive. It's, in this case, elastic or fluid. It can adapt, can be used in any situation. And there it is. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel to stay updated for more videos on Dreamweaver and similar software. If you want to thank us, support us, please join the channel as a supporter and check our other videos, other courses that we have in the channel. Thank you and see you in the next.